done the impossible. Jonas is avenged, and now he can rest, though his spirit will live on in all of us.
We all have. This is as much a time for remembrance as it is celebration. And yet, our great work must continue. I'm afraid one of our scouts reports that even now, the corrupted in the western deserts of Brimstone Sands are marching on the city there. I couldn't agree more, but almost everyone is well tasked with cleaning up here. Once again, I think this assignment might be best for you. Seek out the Soul Warden Tomash in Ebonscale. He knows the region and can best tell you where to enter the sands. Luck be with you, my heroic friend. And before you depart, I believe Morgaine wishes to speak with you.
Seems you're throwing yourself at another problem with an immediacy that would make others blanch. I'm much the same. Though I admit it to very few, or likely just yourself, I am rather drained from the battle. Otherwise I'd accompany you. Manipulating the ancient guardians has given me new hypotheses to research. And the library in New Corsica is an excellent place to start. I was discussing an idea with Sun Fushan before she left. Apparently her Empress's own library was destroyed by the corrupted. What a waste. She's an interesting person, and not as dim as I had first presumed.
Soul Warden. Hopefully you didn't find me rude disappearing from the camp so suddenly. I simply needed to inform Liang of your success. As is becoming the theme of our partnership, good news doesn't always spread as quickly as bad. I suppose I wanted to indulge, and also I didn't want to make as formal a goodbye as we had before. We are parting, yes, but we shall see each other again. I will. You know where you can find me if the need ever arises for an emboldened alchemist brewing her war-grade potions. Until then.
You've made it! Good! Your exploits precede you, and we have need of your aid. The corrupted legion in Brimstone Sands is preparing an assault on the capital of New Corsica. The civilians are fleeing the region in droves. Another Soul Warden, Buhawi, has been organizing the refugees, helping in any way he can. I haven't heard from him for some time. You've taken a weight off my shoulders. Thank you for checking up on him.
left but feathers and blood. At this rate, I'll be ruined. Though we'll all starve first. Now there's a cheery thought. What are you looking at? A woman at her wit's end, that's what! Help? Ha! That would be a first in this godforsaken wasteland. But you don't look as helpless as everyone else fleeing New Corsica. Tell me, how do you feel about lions? Slaughter. One of those thrice-damned cats has been picking off my birds one by one. Nothing will bring my birds back, but you could put an end to Featherbane and help me sleep better at night.
Oh, my fellow Soul Warden saves the day. Thank you for breaking that snare. I truly thought I'd be stuck there for all eternity. My pride more than my body. I was tracking a scouting party from the corrupted Legion, but the sun betrayed me, and I was forced to flee. I suspect the Legion sent scouts to search the desert for refugees. We need to warn everyone at the Wakala Awaha outpost. Come, follow me!
Featherbane is gone? That's the first good news I've heard in weeks! That wretched cat took everything from me. Turkeys, pheasants, even the peacocks! Try not to think about this disaster. I thought New Corsica would be a wonderful business opportunity. Now look at me. I wonder if anybody around here makes a good, strong brew.
I tried to leave, I really did. I had every intention. When I reached this camp, my heart demanded I stop. Here in this desert, I found everything I wanted in life. And I cannot leave empty-handed. The memories of my love. Titus, I were friends for decades. But then it blossomed into something more. He brought me flowers from the desert one day. A day I'll never forget. Now, he's fallen to the Legion. You would do that for me. If I just had some cactus flowers I could preserve, I could keep my memories of Titus and what we had. Yes, please. If you'll collect flowers from the cacti, I would be most grateful. Ah, you found them. Just as bright and beautiful as the day my Titus came in from the sands. Now I can leave and seek sanctuary in Oxborough. I could never repay your kindness, but take this as some small compensation.
I hope this means the residents of this place will get the assistance they need. I've done what I can, but it is far from enough. I suggest you speak to the others in this camp, especially that young woman over there. She has been responsible for organizing much of this, and can explain the current situation. Thank you again, comrade. You brought hope where there was none.
Stay together. There's strength in numbers. Ready what weapons you have, but be prepared to run if it comes to that. Don't lose hope. You there! You have a heroic look about you. That steely glint in your eyes, the aura of confidence, the distinctive swagger. When I want something, we're in desperate need of capable warriors. A terrible enemy, the corrupted Legion, lays siege to this land. These people are trying to flee the conflict and get to safety. No, I'm just helping however I can. I am Ghazi Larmani, a scribe and scholar. We have no way to fight these fearsome foes, but I'm hoping you do. Can you help us? Ah, we're in luck then. I feel an attack on this camp is imminent. They're likely to come from the northwest. Could you scout the sands in that direction? I pray you're as capable as you look. My instincts are never wrong. Well, not when it's important. You will be envied by many, admired by all, and desired by an obsessive few. Upon a closer inspection of such a striking visage, I amend that to many. Now that you've proven yourself, I'm compelled to ask for your help again. I'm not only a scholar, I'm also a chronicler. For the last several years, I've been committing to parchment the extraordinary life of none other than Imhotep the Wise, the great sage of Brimstone, oldest living soul on Eternum, friend to the ancients, architect of the Great Pyramid at Akhet. He is more valuable than the library at Alexandria. He's also committed to stopping the corrupted Legion. If anyone can do it, it's him, but he's gone missing. He does this occasionally. Well, frequently, actually. But this time, I feel something terrible has happened. Am I that transparent? You'd be doing Brimstone Sands a great service. He was traveling to the Acropolis and was supposed to send word when he arrived. But it never came. Start your search there.
Careful for your step, traveler. The sands. They come alive. The earth strikes back with angry vengeance. I wrote the scrolls in my own hand. But even I had come to doubt such horrors ever existed. Until now, the sands. They come to life and walk on 2 feet. Just like you and me. It is most unnatural. And if history is a lesson, these sandwalkers tread the path of doom for us. As it was many centuries in the past. We must destroy the seed from which they spring. But until then, we can strike the walkers down where we find them. Venture into the Acropolis, brave one, and banish the walkers back to the sands.
Look at this wreckage. It's a disgrace. Where are the blasted Praetorians? New Corsica's already battered reputation may not survive this latest calamity. This caravan was due to deliver vital supplies from New Corsica to the outpost near the Acropolis. I found it like this. Everyone dead, save for one poor deranged peddler. He said it was a manticore. Do not dismiss my words. The wretch was dying of thirst and exuded an nauseatingly pungent odor. But he was certain. He looked into my eyes and whispered the horrid tale. The hellish stinger, the demonic roar. It was a manticore. If you are so brave as to risk traveling into the monster's den to meet your doom, I won't stop you. Rather, I will pray to the gods that the manticore does not devour your soul.
was to formulate a plan against the corrupted Legion. Theirs is a threat not seen in centuries. But all I found are scattered remnants of the Legion. Broken swords and shattered shields. Who could have defeated these fearsome legionnaires? And did they reconstitute or become lost? They seem to have simply vanished. To further complicate matters, I've seen evidence of the angry Earth. They've not been a significant force here in over 1,000 years. Why are their numbers suddenly increasing? Most intriguing conundrum. As for that terrible presence, I felt it stirring, heard it whispering. Ancient malevolence of this, I'm certain. And it's familiar to me. But my memories begin to fade like morning mist at dawn. I must still my mind lest I lose myself. I cannot allow that to transpire. Not now. Aban and I will continue our search for more clues regarding this disturbing enigma. I will send word to Ghazi when we find something.
You have returned the walkers to the sands. Heroes like you saved us once before. Go now. Seek out more of the Sandwalkers and destroy them. Before they destroy us.
Oh, Jupiter's balls! Look at the size of that stinger! Oh, yeah, see? I told you he was telling the truth! Tell me, what did the beast look like? Preposterous. I heard its monstrous roar echoing on the dunes. Oh, wait. Perhaps the wily beast could shift forms? In any case, I'll speak to Prefect Severin and request Praetorians be sent to patrol this road.
You've returned! To be honest, I wasn't sure if you would. What's this? A journal page. Imhotep took Aban with him. He's a fellow scribe and dear friend. Where could they have gone? I must find out. But there's a looming crisis we must deal with first. I hope I'm not becoming a burden, but heroes are hard to find. Your bold and effective defense of these refugees has enraged the Legion garrison at Crassus's rise. They're preparing a massive assault to wipe us all out. Noticed that, did you? They're the original Romans who founded New Corsica centuries ago. They were once Brimstone's noble protectors. But after a terrible tragedy, corruption turned them into a scourge. Ugh. Don't get me started. It has been a blight on this land for thousands of years. It was a plague even to the ancients when they walked these sands. It unleashed a terrible cataclysm. Your guess is as good as mine. Not even Imhotep knows. But let's focus on the matter at hand. The Legion fortress lies to the northwest. Hit it hard. I'll try and pick up Imhotep's trail. I'll meet you outside the fortress. Good luck.
this, friend. The 19th Legion was not always dedicated to darkness. It was once the most valiant legion in all of Rome. The 19th stayed loyal to Mark Antony, even as Alexandria fell. They escorted Antony and the Queen here. It is a dark tale I do not care to dwell upon. In recent years, some of us have taken up the banner to restore the Legion's honor. This blasphemous statue the corrupted Legion is constructing to honor their leader, General Crassus, is a major setback. Aha! I knew you had honor the moment I saw you. Indeed, if you're venturing into the fort, it can be done. Confiscate the pickaxes to stop them from mining. And if you find any old Legion insignias, I'll reward you for them. Godspeed. I heard the clamor. It sounded like you dealt those villains a blow that'll shut them down. Well done! And you managed to recover some of the old insignias as well. You are an ally if ever there was one. Ah, not much more can be done here. But there are other allies in the region. Look for Tribune Elena Kraus during your travels. I suspect she needs support as well. Invictus Eterna, my friend.
I was hoping to see your striking visage again. And your aura of confidence has grown. That can only mean victory, yes? Well done. The corrupted Legion will think twice before attacking innocent refugees again. You read my mind, you wily oracle. Imhotep's wisdom may be the only thing that can save us from this relentless foe. I pray he's safe and sound. Luckily, my efforts to locate Imhotep have borne fruit. Aban sent a message that they were heading to Carthago. Aban seemed especially worried about our master losing himself. I'm afraid it's complicated. You see, when someone lives as long as Imhotep, their mind can become full and sometimes spill. Like a vessel holding too much water. Thoughts, ideas, they can all become jumbled. No, he's not. His mind has simply had to contend with so much. Centuries and centuries of memories. We were never meant to live this long. Imhotep has said so on many occasions. Of course, he holds more knowledge than anyone else in the world. We just have to be patient with him. There's an outpost that way called Cavalier's Rest. Please, search Carthago, find Imhotep and bring him there. I've come to rely on you. Don't let me down.